Hello and welcome to Lux Tutorial, and my name is Avishek Gupta. Now Supreme Court has delivered its verdict in both CBSE and ICSE board examination case. The CBSE through Solicitor General Tushar Mehta has said that they are cancelling the board examination both for class 12 and for class 10. And the ICSE followed them, saying that they will also cancel both the class 10 and class 12 board examination, which were to be conducted in the month of July for the pending papers. Those were not taken because of this COVID-19 situation. So what happened in the court today? Let us discuss that. But before that, I want to point out that yesterday at 2:30 p.m., after hearing the Supreme Court, there was a confusion regarding the methodology. So why did this confusion of methodology arise? Let's hear. This is because in Supreme Court Solicitor General Tushar Mehta said the marks of the last three examination will be taken into account, and everyone started wondering which last three examination are we talking about. Some people thought about quarterly, half yearly and pre-board marks need to be taken into account, and some felt that perhaps the last three papers conducted in the month of March, those will be taken into account. Now let me point out that both the consideration that we are thinking of is wrong. Now yesterday CBSE has given an affidavit where it has been instructed for the students that how they are going to mark the students, and their methodologies is already explained. Now let us discuss about that one. In the affidavit they have given the assessment scheme. Now let us discuss point number 1. For a student of both class 10 and 12 who has completed all the examination, their result will be declared based on their performance in the examination. Point number 2. For students who have appeared in the examination in more than 3 subjects, the average of the marks obtained in best 3 performing subjects will be awarded in the subjects whose examination have not been conducted. Now this means that only those papers in which they are getting the highest will be taken into account, and then the average would be calculated, and then they will be allotted marks. Now let us discuss point number 3. For a student who have appeared in the examination in only 3 subjects, the average of marks obtained in the best 2 performing subjects will be awarded in the subjects whose examination have not been conducted. Now that means that the best 2 will be taken into account for those who have appeared for only 3 subjects. Now let us discuss point number 4. For students of Northeast Delhi who have appeared in only 1 or 2 subjects, their result will be declared based on the performance of appeared subjects and the performance in internal, practical and project assessment. So this is very important for those students who have appeared for only 1 or 2 subjects. They will be assessed in all the 3 major parts, that means internal, practical and project assessment. Now one more thing is also discussed in the code that is very important for the students, that if they appear in optional paper when the situation is conducive, then that will be the final marks. That means whatever the marks that will be allotted on 15th July, those marks will be cancelled, and if they appear there, that marks will be taken into account. So before deciding to appear for the examination, think carefully and then appear for the examination. Now let us discuss what the ICSE said in court. The ICSE said that we have seen the affidavit which has been filed by the CBSE. We largely agree with the CBSE affidavit, but there are 2 big differences. The first one is their marking methodology will be different as compared to the CBSE one, which means the ICSE Council is going to rely largely on pre-board marks which they have collected from all the ICSE affiliated schools. So they have the pre-board marks of current batch of 2020 and the pre-board marks of senior batch of 2019, because they have to make a comparison so that they know that from the pre-board how much is the jump in marks that the students did in the last year, that means in 2019 batch. Now the Supreme Court ordered the ICSE Council to put up the formula within a week, that is next Friday. Now since the case is still going on Bombay High Court, it might be possible that ICSE need to come to Bombay High Court to put up the methodology part in front of the court. Now let us discuss point number 2, that is the second big difference. The CBSE said class 10 examination for a student of Northeast Delhi. However, whenever the situation is conducive, if there are any student who want to take the examination in order to better their performance, we will allow the optional facility for class 12 CBSE student. But ICSE yesterday has said that we are not giving that option. But now they might give you option for class 10 as well as class 12 examination. So this depends on the situation, that if the situation is conducive, then only it will happen. Now talking about the result. The CBSE in its affidavit has said that we will declare our result around the 15th of July. The ICSE also said that they will also declare the result by the 15th of July. Now court also said another important thing, that all this is pertaining only to the CBSE and ICSE examination and does not impact any other litigations. And why is that said? Because there is another petition which has been filed in the Supreme Court relating to the conduct of the CA examination. And there is also a lot of worry about what will happen to the IIT JEE and NEET examination. Both of them scheduled for the second half of July. And it might be possible that the National Testing Agency will make a call on this in the next few days. So just stay calm. That decision will definitely be taken. But yes, looking at the manner in which the corona positive cases has been spiking, that would definitely be a matter of great concern. Now, Solicitor General also making the point that if the situation does not become conducive and it's too late to hold the examination, the CBSE also reserve the right to cancel the exam. So on optional exam also there are a lot of questions. Now senior advocate Rishi Malhotra, who was representing the 4 petitioner who went to the Supreme Court asking for the cancellation of the CBSE examination, he said that there should be a clause which states that the students can opt for an alternate examination within 15 days of publication of result. So the point is, if anyone is not happy with the result announced on the 15th of July, they should be given 15 days time by which to apply for an optional exam. So you can take a deep breath and focus on the life ahead. We will be back with more updates. So be connected with us. Thank you very much for watching. Till then, goodbye.